Hello YouTube, this is Schneo coming from a Trickstar deck profile. This was the deck that I took to the latest Philly Regionals that was held on the 11th of November, so I thought I'd just showcase the deck, even though I really didn't do that well. But, because why not, right? So, yeah, let's get started. Of course, you gotta play the 3 Trickstar Candida, the complete searcher of the deck, and in fact, we just got a new Trickstar notes. It's searchable, so. And she searches herself, 1800 beat stick. Deals 200 whenever your opponent activates a normal, not normal, a spell or trap in general. And of course, she's just the most amazing card. You gotta play her. 3 Trickstar Lycoris, the main burner of the deck, is, there are still some people playing the burn build, some people are not. I'm playing a mix of the link and the burn, so. Deals 200 whenever your opponent adds a card to their hand from anywhere. Deck, graveyard, extra deck. Because, Elf Dragon's a thing. And, if you attempt to add something, I'm just going to change this from the hand. Not to mention, if you have, for example, a Trickstar Candina on field, target Candina with all 3, special summon. Really good. 1600 beat stick. Yeah, not the strongest one, but play honest for a reason, right? Playing 2 Trickstar Lilybell. I originally played 1 with Pot of Desires, but considering the fact I always banish the 1, I play 2. In case 1 dies, I have another one to search. Really good. A lot of people don't play the 2. They only play it consistently at 1, but again, if you're playing Pot of Desires and you banish it, you're kind of screwed. 800 beat stick, 2000 booty. As a Trickstar monster, when it inflicts battle damage and can attack directly. It's amazing. 2 Trickstar Narcissus. A lot of people are also not playing this Trickstar, but again, if you use a hand trap, I'm going to burn you for 200. Not to mention when you take effect damage, usually from Lycoris, I'll special summon it from the hand. It's not that big of a beat stick, considering the fact it only has 1000 attack but in 1800 defense, but it's a level 4, so it's good for rank 4 plays with Candida. Considering the fact, of course, this is a light deck and the new Trickstar hasn't came out, you gotta play 3 honest. Really good. Most people don't actually play it at 3 because it's a brick, but in this build, it's alright. 20 was really a way to recover it. It'd be better, but it's okay. Not to mention, I can just drop more than 1, deal you more damage than needed. For the light monsters, for hand traps, I gotta play the young 2 Ghost Ogre. Honestly, I can't afford Ash, but Ogre's okay. Wasn't able to actually abuse this every game I've had, but it got me there. Well, the 1 Max C, that didn't see it that much, but in the places where it needed to be, it was there, so. And the 1 card I played in replacement for Drolls, because, I'm too poor for that. The 1 card you would not expect anybody to play, Dark Angel. This is a very interesting hand trap, but it's not that interesting. I actually got it off once, and I actually did put in work, but I probably would only place it in Chaos Trickstar build, because I'll probably end up banishing with a lure. So, none of you know what this does. When your opponent attacks a fairy type monster, you can tribute that monster and send this from the hand to the graveyard. Target face up monster you control, change the attack target to that monster, and then that monster gains attack to the original attack of the monster you tributed. It's okay, but again, it's not the best hand trap. Again, I'll probably have Drolls the next time. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, gotta play a 3 Trickstar Light stage. But I didn't play 3 Terraforming with this, I actually only played the 2. And let's be honest, I didn't really see the Terraforms as much as I really needed to. That's why I dropped it to 2. I mean, half the time when I actually did see the Terraform, I already used all my light stage, so it was kind of a dead card. But besides that, I believe I like these ratios perfectly fine. Considering the fact on how much I saw light stage when I needed to. To rivals, no, I know a lot of people were asking why I wasn't playing chain summoning, but again, half the time chain summoning is a dead card. I actually did get this off a couple of times, but let's also be honest. The double summon also doesn't really do much, and chain summon is only really good in the burn variant, Because if I can establish a chain link of 3, then there's no point playing chain summonings. 2 Book of Eclipse. Mainly only played this because of Lycaris, but besides the fact it actually did put in a lot of work today when I would be taking damage, I mean, I'll give them extra cards, but it's whatever. I'll end up burning them for those cards anyways. If you do the chain link correctly. 2 Scapegoat, because, you know, link variant, right? But let's be honest, when I played this at 3, I saw it a bit too much. So that's why I dropped it to 2. And also, let's be honest here. If you're gonna be playing scapegoats, gotta be careful with the type of tokens you use, because, you know, knowing the Trickstar player, I am actually made full arts of all of them, including the ones that are actually unreleased. But you know, Konami has rules that you can't use them if they're related to the game, and also unless they actually say token, because why not, right? So, you know, who knows? I'll still be playing Scapegoat eventually, but I'll probably have to find some replacements. Nothing too big though. Scapegoat's a really good card. 1 turn firewall. You can make Borreload with this if you make your links correctly. It's very interesting. For the last 2, I played Cosmic Cyclones now. Most people will be playing Twin Twisters or Heavy Storm Dusters, but I'd rather be banishing stuff, and I'm willing to pay the life points to do it. So I'm only playing 2, not 3, because I don't want to pay 3,000 and then automatically lose already. For the traps, I'm actually playing more than just the reincarnations, because most builds are only just playing this, because they're both more link variant than minus, because again, I have a mix of the burn and the link in here. So of course, gotta play 3 Disturbance Strategy. This is actually, I kind of actually consider this a good card with the Droll combo, because usually if I'll reincarnation first, I'll chain this and then chain the Droll. So instead of you banishing your hand, it goes back into your deck. So it's like you never actually drew at all. It's very interesting. And of course, it's burnt. Gotta be real careful with that though, because sometimes you can turn a bad hand into a good hand. Same thing with the present card. I mean, that's why I only ran the 1, because it's only once per turn. It's not really that great, but present card gets there when it needs to be. And of course, the last 2 one-offs are the 1 Warning and the 1 Ray of Destruction. I really did not see Ring at all, so I probably should have cited it out. Warning did what it needed to do in specific places, but honestly, I probably would have rather played Strike instead of Ring. I'll get on to the extra decks instead of the side. 1 Holy Angel. This actually won me a game against Paleo when they attempt to attack me, and then they didn't realize that the monsters that Holy Angel points to can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And considering the fact that he only had 800 compared to the 800 attack Lilybell I had on board, he was going to die one way or another. The 1 Cat Bat. Didn't really see it that much, but it actually is pretty good. Most Trickstar players actually wouldn't play it, but it doesn't really matter to me. It gets in its work. But if I just choose between playing one or the other, I'd probably drop Cat Bat for another Holy Angel. 1 Decode Talker. This actually put in a lot of work, especially with tokens. Cause, you know, I play a good amount of Link 2s. The 1 Ningirasu and the 1 Ib for the Ningirasu combo. You don't really have to actually do the Ningirasu combo, but you could just summon it itself with a Link 2 and a Link 1. But when it came up, I really didn't need the monster I actually had. It did its work. Of course, because Scapegoat tokens are Earth, 2 misses Radiant, even though they're only once a turn when they get destroyed by battle or card effect, but it's okay. Just link 2 together. It'll both be 2,400 beat sticks. That actually won me a game. And of course, 2 Link Spider, because again, the tokens are normal. Usually you'll make Borreload with misses Link Spider. You can do it in another way. You could do Link Spider, Proxy Dragon, Link Spider, but one way or another, you're really wasting 3 cards. That's it for the links, of course. For extra deck monsters, I played Heartland Draco. This also will be a game because he attempted to attack it while I had a light stage on field. You can't target this for attack with a face-up spell card. That includes field spells. But this guy really put in work in 1 game. I mean, really did what it needed to. And regardless, when it loses material, I just went to attack mode and used it as a 2100 beat stick. Dweller, never saw it. Could have. Ragna Zero, kind of made a misplay when I could have made a decode to 2800. And considering the fact that I can't tribute my monsters when I target cards, it works. Yeah, that could have gotten me an extra card. Nightmare Shark, barely saw it, and Acid Golem. Decided to keep this in case I actually need to make it against a Masterpiece that was actually 2950. But let's be honest, I only did that when I played the Paleo Engine in there. That's it for the extra deck. Gotta get into the side deck. 2 Eater Millions. I probably should be playing this at 3, but let's be honest, I only side in 2 at the most. And this little guy's actually been winning me a lot of games as well. It's very interesting because a lot of people don't know what this card does, but I don't know. I'd probably mean if I can make the room, or if I actually decide to play the Chaos variant, but I'm not really sure yet. 2 Lancias, mainly only put in here against evenly matched Infernoids. I actually did get this off almost against ABC at one point, but other than that, it didn't do much. 2 Lazion. Also not the very interesting time load. I probably should have played Zephions instead, but let's be honest, you're going to draw a card, I'm going to bring for 1,000 more. More damage, right? Of course, got to play Kaijus, but, you know, being too poor, I can't afford Gamma Sail, so, of course, I had to go with the second best. And, of course, I actually played the Sunbird as well with it, because what's the point in playing just Kaijus if I have the Sunbird, right? 1 Torrential, barely ever saw it, because I actually played against a good amount of Cosmos, but let's be honest, I'll chain out. 2 Anti-Spells. This actually screwed me out in one game, so I might actually be taking these out for Energy Nightmares. I'm not really sure yet. It depends. But other than that, every other game I actually sided it in, and it actually did some work. Of course, the 2D barriers, which again I also didn't see play, because let's be honest, throughout 9 rounds, I don't know. Throughout the entire day, I didn't play Pendulum Magicians at all, so honestly, they were kind of dead anyways. So, yeah, that's it's for the deck. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.
Holy motherfucker, it's an ice cream truck. Holy motherfucker, it's an ice cream truck. Holy mother.